Hi everyone, welcome to Productiz, our video series about product and services for startup in OVHcloud. Today we discover our new products, AI Notebook with Kevin Amil, our Master Jedi in AI. And after, we discuss with Aaron Jones, the CEO of Yepic.AI, a startup of our startup program. Welcome, Kevin. Can you tell us what you do at OVHcloud and what is your story? Where do you from?
Thank you, Fanny, for having me. So I'm currently AI IT director at OVHcloud. I'm part of the product data unit at OVHcloud. I come from the banking industry. I spent 10 years in banking industry in the data lab of a big bank in the west of the France. And I start as a developer in the data. And from 10 years of experience, I became more and more concerned about data, and after AI, and after I work in the data lab, and I'm currently at OVH, responsible of all the product of AI solution.
It's a huge work.
Yeah.
Okay, now can you tell us about this new products of OVHcloud, AI Notebooks, and what is it?
Yeah, AI Notebooks indeed is the latest product built by the AI OVHcloud teams. It's a part of all the AI tool suites. We have AI training, AI notebooks, and tomorrow AI apps. AI Notebook allow you to access your data, take value from your data, and build your models, your AI models on top of our host with the grade A, the latest GPU from NVIDIA, grade A GPU.
So cool. What are the advantages and the difference with our competitors?
Yeah, I think the key advantage is that we are on top of all OVHcloud services. That means that our solution comes with all the certification and all the trust and the sovereignty. And it's also carried by our values, OVHcloud values that are simple, multi-local, accessible, reversible, and transparent. And also we are deployed in Bouton in Canada and in Gravelines in France, and those countries are low carbon in terms of electricity. That's something more and more important for our customers. And also, not a lot of people know that, but we have our own water cooling system, and we build our server from scratch. This means that our data center are one of the most efficient in terms of power consumption. And yeah, for the future and the future we try to build, it's quite something important.
So this solution is convenient for what type of users?
All data scientists, and in fact all people that want to take to make the exploitation of their data and to take value from the data and to build AI model.
And it's really efficient for startups, no?
Yeah, indeed. For two reasons. I think because of the simplicity, we build our solution to be the simplest to use. So you can focus on your core value and your core business and bring value to your customers. And you prepare for the future and your success because as we are built on OVHcloud services, it will allow you to build your solution and to in the respect of your customers' personal data and in the respect of sovereignty. So for your success, your future success, it can be important. Yeah.
And now a really important question: what is the price of this solution?
Yeah, currently 1 hour of GPU, it's V100S. It's one of the latest GPU of NVIDIA, very powerful GPU. It's 1.75 euro per hour. And we are one of the most cost-effective solution in the market.
And it's free in the startup program. If you don't know that, and you are in the startup program, you can have this free during the 12 months of the program.
Yeah, all the AI solutions are included in the startup program.
So the voucher.
Yeah.
What is the place of AI notebooks in the global ecosystem of solution of OVHcloud?
AI tools and AI notebook in particular are part of a wide range of tools to to complete the user journey of the data from user storage with object storage, and also manage database like MongoDB and so on, and also analytics tools, and after that AI tools. It's part of a wide ecosystem that allow you to store your data, to analyze your data, to prepare your data, and also to build your model and to deploy your model.
Yeah, it's all the chain of treatment of the data.
Yeah, and we have now a complete ecosystem.
Yeah, really, really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, last question. Can you tease us a little bit of the next part of the AI solution and what you do in AI team? This is a top secret or not?
No, I can. Soon we will make customer able to access Spark server from notebook. It's an expected feature, and we will also add GPU flavor, more GPU and more AI framework to again, it's to simplify the experience, and we also have in AI apps that is coming quite soon, and it will streamline the inference of model. So yeah, it's a very great tool that is coming very soon.
So cool. Again, I would like to have AI flavor and GPU flavor in my ice cream this summer. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. Now it's time to discover our startup, Yepic.AI.
Thank you, Fanny.
Stay tuned. Now I'm with Aaron. He's the CEO of Yepic.AI. Aaron, can you explain to us who you are and what is your startup?
Hi, my name's Aaron Jones. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Yepic.AI. We've been working in the generative video space now for 3 years. We're a team of researchers based in London that have created this groundbreaking technology that allows companies to communicate with their staff, their partners, their customers at scale in 50 languages by just simply typing in a script, picking an avatar or uploading their own face even. And then we create these lifelike videos that help you communicate important messages to your global audiences. And we also have a new product called VidVoice, which is really, really exciting, but I'll come on to that a bit later.
Why you work with OVHcloud? What's the choice of cloud provider?
Yeah, so we've worked with a few cloud providers. Lots of cloud providers have offers to help startups. But for us, I think the thing that made OVH stand out was just the availability of GPUs, the high spec equipment that was available to rent in the cloud, and just the support. I think the support for us has been invaluable. Philip and the team here in London have been super responsive. Comparative to some other cloud vendors that we work with, and some of them we still work with, the response times at OVH have been fantastic. And also that you have some innovative products that I've not seen for other providers that for a machine learning based company like ours are really important, such as the notebook product.
Okay. You work with AI notebook. Why and what you're doing with these products?
Yeah, so our company is very research intensive. More than half of our full-time employees are researchers. So it's really important that they can quickly code things and put things into an environment where they can be tested. Most of our pipeline is in Python, and to have the ability to rapidly scale up environments, rapidly create environments from a Jupyter notebook, and then scale it up if it works or kill it if it doesn't, is a real game changer. Because very often the first and second versions of a model, they're not designed to work for tens of thousands of users. They're designed to work in a closed test environment. So before we go through the effort of refactoring and sort of essentially rewiring the code of these neural networks to make them work in a large scalable cloud environment on Kubernetes, we have to test them at scale. So notebooks is a really, really interesting way to test with a large group, a medium-sized group of users before we go through the pain of of rebuilding. And then, you can also push these as Dockerized containers through to the Kubernetes GPU integration that you guys have. So it's been really useful for us.
What is the key features of AI notebooks for you?
I think it's the speed in which you can spin things up. It's the scale and the availability. I think speed and availability are probably the two biggest things. For our research team, they probably say the ability to work in Jupyter notebooks and then instantly, put it in the cloud in sort of a really dynamic way. I think that's the biggest game changer, because very often we'll work in like an offline environment, and then to take that offline environment and put it on the cloud so that the rest of the team can test it is a game changer.
Cool. And how it gives you acceleration, and you can build your business with this solution?
Yeah, so we actually met OVHcloud at just the right time, really. We were just about to launch the product, and we'd had some early traction. And very quickly we went from a handful of customers to nearly 600 now in sort of like 7 months. So it's been a real game changer having those GPUs available and not having to wait for GPUs to be available. Historically, with Google, we've had to wait like up to a week for our request for GPUs to become available. So it's really, really important to us that there's scale and that we're taken seriously as a customer, because had we not had the ability to scale 7 months ago, and the resources available to us, because we were a small startup that wasn't really being taken seriously, we would never have been able to satisfy the customers and build the business the way we are. So for us, it's been a really good relationship because of the support and the availability of resources.
For finish, last question, what is your roadmap, and what is your next product that you do with all services?
Yes, so as I mentioned earlier, VidVoice, the world's first simultaneous video dubbing service, is our really, really exciting innovation. It's all about transforming the face of translation in healthcare, but it also extends to other industries too. Like language barriers affect everyone everywhere. 3 in 4 employees at global organizations are being asked to think and speak in a language that isn't their own. And when everyone's trying to speak English at very different levels, there's lots of gaps in people's understanding. There's lots of ideas that are never communicated. So VidVoice dubs your lips in real time, so you look and sound like a native speaker, bringing everyone into the same equal space where everyone can speak and be understood. And in healthcare, this affects 150 million people globally. And these aren't poor people. These aren't people that are living in the middle of nowhere that can't access healthcare. These are people that have moved to foreign countries. They're expats. They're part of the 350 million global workforce that's working outside their home country. And accessing healthcare and government services is a really important deal. And governments, even the EU government, spends 1.2 billion on translation. And so it's a huge business, 50 billion globally. And we really want to help a lot of people to unlock the insights within the company, and eventually to sort of work more closely with the healthcare industry. We're working with AstraZeneca at the moment, dubbing their internal research meetings. And the plan is in the next phase to have this as a sort of an outward reaching tool that doctors can use to speak with patients. But that's the vision. And until then, we have to work in more secure environments where it's not life or death, like in business environments. So if you're a company out there and you're keen to get your global organization leveled up so that everyone can understand, speak, and be understood, please get in touch.
Thank you, Aaron. It's so amazing to hear, and I hope to see very soon your solution.
Thank you very much, Fanny. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, everyone, to have followed this new video of Productiz. See you soon in a new one. Bye-bye.